Hey, it's Mike from 424recording.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to clean a Tascam 414 Mark II cassette recorder. I have 91% isopropyl alcohol, got a couple Q-tips, and this is just a little bowl of water for the pinch roller. You don't want to use the alcohol on the pinch roller because it'll dry it out, because it's a small rubber part, a small rubber wheel, and over time, if you use alcohol, it's going to dry it out and cause it to break down. So you can use electronics cleaner if you can get the 99% isopropyl alcohol. I didn't decide to get that crazy. I just went down to my local food store, saw that they had this, and bought this. It's a lot cheaper. Basically, the difference is has more water in it than the 99%. The 99% is more pure. Then you have 91%, and I think then you have like 70% or something, or 90%. No, it's lower than that. I think it's about 70%. You definitely don't want to use the 70. I'd recommend getting it a 91 or above. I've always used a 91, never had any issue, but if you want to get real crazy and order electronics cleaner that's 99%, go for it. All right, well, the first thing I noticed about this unit is that the surface is very, very dusty, like all through here and all the knobs and stuff. So I'm just going to clean that all out really quickly first before I get into the inner workings here and the heads and stuff. So I'm going to close that.
Hey mom, keep it down. Trying to rock it in the basement of the crowd. Call the cops, staying up. There's a stripper in the corner waking up.
All right, so now we're looking above the machine into the tape transport. And basically you got two heads here, right here and right here. The record and playback heads. And then right here you have the pinch roller. This little wheel right here. It's a rubber wheel. And then this is the cap stand. So I took a little bit of rubbing alcohol, put it on this Q-tip, blotted it out so that it's not too wet. And then I'm just going to go in here and hit the front of these heads, or the top of the heads. And yeah. The heads are pretty good. They're definitely got some dirt on them, but I definitely got I think the majority of it off. It's looking good. And then we're just going to hit the cap stand. And just be careful when you're cleaning the cap stand not to hit the pinch roller with the alcohol. And again, with this, you can kind of see when there's a lot of stuff on this. And you can see kind of where the tape has left residue on the cap stand. So, see, I hit my pinch roller there a little bit, unfortunately, but you know, that's okay. I can see it evaporating almost instantly, and that's the beauty of using this. But yeah, I wouldn't, if you hit it a little bit here and there, what are you going to do, right? But so now what I'm going to do is, well, right here there's a bunch of crap in here. Just going to try to drag that out. Now I'm just using the dry side of this Q-tip to kind of dust the inside here. And I see there's a bunch of dust on this. I might as well hit that. That's pretty good. This thing's pretty raunchy. I'll have to show you everything that came off. But yeah, just doing a little dusting in here. For the next part, I'm just using a Q-tip that's been dipped in water, and I'm banging it out. Again, so it's not dripping. And for this, I'm going to just hit the pinch roller in here. This machine's actually in pretty good shape. This is the one that Jay gave me. I mean, at least from the looks of the, I don't know what the maintenance routine on this thing was or how often this was used, but I would almost say this thing has not been used very much. unless, you know, the person who had it was really cleaning it and really good about it. But I mean, internally it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty good. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And yep, now I'm just going on the pinch roller, trying to clean up anything that's on there. It's pretty clean. I'm just using some water right now. You can use rubber cleaner, but I just don't get that crazy with it. You know, it's a 4-track at the end of the day. And yeah, I just don't want to have a bunch of stuff like hanging around and hunting that down. I'm not that crazy about it. I definitely want to keep my stuff in good shape, but to buy a whole thing of rubber cleaner for this like piece of rubber that is maybe, I don't know, a square inch of rubber seems kind of silly. And like you probably know, I don't use my machines that often. I try to practice and do a few takes, but nothing crazy. So, you know, if you see any dust in there, this is just the water end. I'm just trying to like clean some dust out inside here really quick. And I'll let it dry out before I use it or plug it back in. And I'll also hit it with that microfiber inside of there too. Well, I hope that gives you an idea of how to clean your Tascam 414 Mark II cassette recorder. And obviously these tips can be applied to Porta Studios from the same line or cassette 4-track recorders in general. If you have any specific questions, hit me up in the comments or at 424recording@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you nerd. Godspeed, my friend. And make sure you clean your machine. Peace!